Happy Friday, everybody. My name's Ian Utilli. I'm one of the co-producers at NFT NYC, and I'm here with three friends, Marcus, John, and Noelia. They have worked on a very, very exciting project. It's a CNFT with the Cardano chain. I got to meet the team in Wyoming a couple weeks ago at the big Cardano Summit. I fell in love with the artwork that you've created, the Goguen Genesis piece. I was very excited about it. I'm bringing people over. Check this out. Look at this. And I'm excited to have a conversation with you about your experience developing this art on the Cardano platform and just learning a bit from you. So maybe what we could do is I could just have each of you introduce yourself with a question. So Marcus, let me start with you. I'd love for you to introduce yourself, talk about the project, and then maybe you could give me some insights on your perspective on community and community development.
Cool. Thank you, Ian. I'm a musician. I graduated from Berkeley and spent probably the past 7-8 years working in the film music industry. So worked on several prominent projects in both the United States side and in the China side. And I'm responsible to doing all the soundtrack, all the orchestral music for the Goguen Genesis NFT. We recorded an orchestra on all the different, I think 16 pieces in Budapest with 62 people. So that's quite a lot. So regarding the community, we have a very fortunate support with people that love art. What we do is kind of more traditional towards the fine art, the film art, a combination of both. So we're very fortunate to have our community that appreciates those things. And regarding how this NFT will do for the community, not just our community who purchased and supported the project, but for all artists in different disciplines. And we are trying to show that different disciplines, because John is like a film visual effects artist, Noelia is a painter, and I'm a musician. And those disciplines don't usually blend together, but with NFT that it is possible. And it is very important to have all artists, all from different mediums, to be included in the whole NFT, not just CNFT, but all NFT communities. So it's something that we want to celebrate.
Well, I celebrate with you.
Thank you.
I celebrate the whole community that is developing. I think that the three of you have done something unique. I haven't seen it in other environments, the way that you approached this project. John, maybe you could jump in and introduce yourself as well. And maybe you could give me some insight on your perspective in terms of technology and platforms, things of that nature.
Sure. My name is John Turnbull. I'm a visual effects artist of about a decade now. I've worked in television, film, a little bit of gaming, and most recently NFTs for about a year now. And what fascinates me about NFTs is mostly the tech side, but I find the tech and the community are kind of hand in hand. And what I mean by that really is the technology enables people to do things like it changes the artist to conglomerate relationship that previously was very bent in the conglomerate's favor. You know, it empowers the artist to do things that weren't possible previously because it gives them a means to financial gain. So I think, you know, people exploring things like smart contracts and et cetera on the blockchain is a product of people wanting to create a community for artists and a means to survive.
Yeah. Well, I think that the decentralized approach of all these Web3 projects puts a lot of power back in the hands of the community and the artists that are leveraging the technology. I understand Marcus and John, the two of you are from Vancouver, Canada. So it's good to have some Canadians on here with us. And Noelia, you're down in Houston. And so Noelia, can you introduce yourself? I really love your art, not just the Goguen Genesis project, but the other work that I've seen of yours. I love the time lapse the video that you put together and sent to me. I was so fascinated by your process and the way that you documented that. So can you introduce yourself, and then I'll ask you a question about the future. But first, please say hello to everybody.
Yes, so my name is Noelia Vargas Bolivar. I have two last names. So I'm originally from Venezuela, but I'm based in Houston now. I've been here for like probably more than half of my life now. And I'm a painter. I'm a college teacher, and I'm also work at a museum. So I see myself as an artist / art educator. And yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you for being with us. Let's talk about the future. So if I say to you NFT 2024, what type of things are you hoping will develop for you as an artist and for the community in general over the next couple of years?
Well, as an artist working in a city, and as an artist that is connected with a community of artists here, I see NFTs as the potential to create platforms that will allow artists to showcase their work without necessarily relying on, the art gallery or the museum, which our venues are very important. And my dog is making noise now. But yeah, I think it's when I think of NFTs, it's a way to making art that is more inclusive. And looping back to what John and Marcus were talking about, how we can also, it's an opportunity for us to create community and merge different art forms that it has had happened in the past, but nothing like this. I always dreamed to work with music and always dreamed to have my images in motion. I took a animation class for the sake of that, and I took a music class that Marcus doesn't know, but I always, it's something that has been in my mind, being able to just take the art away. I have this drawing here in my house, and it's dead. It's just for me. So it would be amazing to be able to, me and any other artist, be able to share their work with a broader audience.
It's wonderful. Well, I love the work that you've created. I'm have great anticipation and expectation for the projects that the three of you will do together and the projects that the three of you will do individually and with other artists. Noelia, I think one of the things that you said to me when we had a conversation in Wyoming was, when I first was looking at this, it's like all new and I don't understand a lot of things. And so I think for other artists out there that maybe are looking at NFTs and NFT projects and collaborations with confusion, not knowing exactly what to do, I would say that the three of you have built a great model that, hey, look what the three of you have done with an initial project together. And I look forward to having more and more people that are part of the NFT NYC community get to know you as Cardano is, doing more and more things around their CNFTs. So for those that are watching us live or see the archive, thank you for your attention. I'll be back again with another one of these conversations very soon. And Marcus, John, and Noelia,